Hello, everybody. Welcome to Flipping Through Previews for March 2018. I'm, as always, Chris, and I got my previews catalog right here. We got some, it's upside down. We got some Marvel Fresh Start here, and we got some Death or Glory here. Let's see what we got in the previews this month. So, as we go through, a lot of cool stuff. We'll start, we're on page 82 of the previews catalog. If you haven't checked out previews catalog yet, page 82 is DC Nation number 0. 25 cents. You gotta buy it for 25 cents. And it's basically today's version of DC Rebirth that they did a year ago, telling you where everything is, giving you a head start in it. It's got a great story of Justice League with James Tynion and Scott Snyder. It's got a Batman story with Tom King. It's got a Man of Steel story with Brian Michael Bendis. One of the first Brian Michael Bendis stories outside of Action 1011, And DC Nation, check it out. Good primer for anybody that's not reading any DC books right now. So, now we're going to jump over to page 84 and 85. So basically, flip the page. And we got Action Comics Special number 1 and Superman Special number 1 with a whole bunch of cool stories from Dan Jurgens, Max Landis, Mark Russell, Tomasi, Patrick Gleason, Ian Flynn, friend of the show. And cool stuff. So they've been doing a really great job with Superman. And this is kind of the head start for when Bendis finally shows up. And then we'll flip the page again. DC's got some cool stuff going on right now. We're on page 86 and 87. We've got Justice League No Justice. This is the Scott Snyder, James Tynion weekly series they're doing that's going to lead into their kind of takeover of the Justice League books. And it goes on for another page there. And then, there's Doomsday Clock. We're going to get more Doomsday Clock someday? Maybe. So we're going to flip through and see what else we got here. I got some pages ticked off. I knew I had some in here somewhere. Here we go. This is a goodie. We're on page 200 now. We're in Image Comics. We've got Barrier number 1. This is a Brian K. Vaughan joint with art by Marcos Martin and Munsa Vincetti. I think I got that right. Don't know much about this book other than it was a same team that did Private Eye, and it's part of their online thing that they do, and then they print them through Image. All I know is it's Brian K. Vaughan, and I'm in. I try not to ruin Brian K. Vaughan books for myself because the surprise. But I am doing it anyways. Okay, here we done. There's a book in here called Pizzasaurus Rex. It's like an OGN kind of thing for kids. Absolutely, I think that's awesome. So yeah, not much in terms of everything else. There's some stuff in there that interests me, like there's Watchmen action figures, but they're the Watchmen from Doomsday Clock, so we'll see. So now, Marvel, Fresh Start, Venom, we got some good stuff. If you didn't know, I'm looking forward to Marvel Fresh Start. So we got, on the second page of Marvel's catalog, Avengers number 1. I talked in length about this in the podcast. If you listen to the podcast, you know my feeling. Jason Aaron, Ed McGuinness, Avengers. Yeah. What could go wrong? So we're going to go outside my comfort barrier in this one. So now there's no page numbers on here, so just flip through the Marvel previews. We got Venom number 1. I'm not huge on Venom, never have been, but Donny Cates is taking over with Ryan Stegman art. If you didn't know, I love Donny Cates, and Ryan Stegman does draw some pretty pictures. So, personally, I'll give it a shot. I think if anybody's going to pull off a character like that I'm kind of indifferent about. It's Donny Cates. So we'll see. Countdown Infinity. If you're not watching or not listening to Infinity Countdown, you're missing out. Some ancillary books there. We're not going to go into that. Oh, yeah, right here. We got Mighty Thor at the Gates of Valhalla, #1. This is a mini-series. Spoiler alert, Jane Foster Thor is going away. So this is written by Jason Aaron with art by Ramon Perez. If you're not reading Jason Aaron's Thor, I don't know what you're doing. It's one of, if not the best book out there right now. And I really suggest, if you're not, go back, buy the trades for Thor God of Thunder when he first started the book and just go through. It has been incredible. And it's just my top book every time it comes out. What else we got? Did you know Domino has a little solo book? So, moving a little further, we got some Star Wars action. So the Star Wars Tag and Brink were here story. Just so everyone's aware, it's a collection of previous stories that were told. It's nothing new. So, wary on that. But there are fun stories, I'll give you that. Next, it's Star Wars Lando Double or Nothing #1. This is the Han Solo story movie. I'm still trying to figure out how to say that. Comic prelude with Lando Calrissian and Donald Glover, Randall Calrissian. It looks awesome. And then the page after that, they're doing a Star Wars Last Jedi comic. They do this for every movie where they retell the story in comic. What's interesting here is Gary Whitta is adapting the story. And anyone who doesn't know, Gary Whitta, writer of Rogue One and Book of Eli and a bunch of other stuff. So I don't normally get the adaptations, but that one I might make an exception for because they got a huge name to do it. And we'll see. So that's previews this month. I think we got some cool stuff. It's really great. We got some good stuff to look forward to. Marvel's announcing all kinds of new stuff, and we're getting it in previews. And DC just came out and announced a whole bunch of new stuff too. Listen to the podcast for that kind of news. But previews have been fun. Remember, next month when you get your previews catalog, DC is going to have its own separate book, just like Marvel does. So that doesn't mean much to me, but it means we're going to have a bunch of books I'm going to fly around for this show, and we'll figure it out. But everybody, thanks for watching. Remember, subscribe down below. Give me a thumbs up and comment below what in the previews catalog are you looking forward to. Were there cool toys that you liked? Were there other books that you're interested in? So on and so forth. And as always here at the Fortress Comic News, remember to keep on reading those comics.